Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Brenda, and today I'm going to be doing a Q&A Johnny's tag for you guys. I was tagged in this by these lovely people. We are all going to be doing this Johnny's tag together, and I have the pictures right here. If you guys want to go ahead and do it, I will leave pictures, and yeah, here are the questions. So let's get started because it is very late. I need to go to sleep. It says Johnny's 2017 Q&A tag. Get to know your JE friends better. Post your answers on Twitter/YouTube. Everyone can join. Let's have fun. So let's get started. So we are going to start with question number 1. Where are you from? So I'm going to say where I'm from regionally, locally. I'm from Texas in the United States, North America. Yeah, I'm from Texas. Live in Houston area. I don't know if that's too much information, but we're gonna move on. I live in Houston, Texas. Question number 2 is, how long have you known Johnny's? I have known Johnny's, if we're gonna get super duper technical, I first knew of Johnny's when I watched the anime Inuyasha. Who was it? I think it was B6 did the opening for Inuyasha was Change the World, and that was the first time I was introduced to it. Okay, so Inuyasha was the first thing that I saw, and I believe I saw that in about 6th or 7th grade, so I was probably like 11 or 12 when I was first introduced to Johnny's, basically. But if you're talking about like, oh, this is Johnny's Entertainment, this is, you know, I know this band, I know this band, I know this band, then that is 2011 when I first got introduced to Hey Say Jump via the internet. So that is when I first, how long I've known Johnny's. That's the question, how long. So if it was with Inuyasha, Change the World, it would be about 10 years I've known Johnny's shows. If it is with how long have I known the actual company, that would be, how old am I? I was 15 at the time, so that's about 6 years. So 6 to 10 years I've known Johnny's. Third question is a story on how I discovered JE. I believe I kind of touched on that subject, but yeah, my friend at the time came to my house and showed me the anime Inuyasha. I fell in love with the anime, got the manga collection, everything. Yeah, and then I watched the opening. I downloaded this song. It was like on my old school MP3 player, but that was the extent of my Johnny's knowledge up until I was, how old was I again? 15. I was 15 years old, and I was introduced to Super Junior, actually, from K-pop. I was introduced to Super Junior, and I found out that they were a Korean group, and I was like, do they have any boy bands from Japan? That would be really awesome. I want to listen to some of that music. So I went on Google and I searched up like a top 10 Japanese boy bands, I believe. I downloaded the video, it's somewhere, but there was many different Japanese idols on there. I can't really remember. I know that Yamapi was on there, and Matsushita Yuya, I think, was also on there too, but Hey Say Jump was featured on there. They had a clip of their Arigato PV, insert clip right here, of the part that I watched, and I was like, oh my goodness, who are these boys? Let me search them up. So I did a quick YouTube search, looked up their PVs, downloaded a bunch of their makings. I remember that day, actually, a couple hours, or maybe couple minutes actually, after I've watched that initial top 10 video, I created a Hey Say Jump folder on my desktop, and it had music, it had videos, pictures, and documents, and it was just basically like a my computer folder, but just Hey Say Jump stuff. This was all in the span of like 3 hours max. I was already hooked, and I was like, wow. I have never fallen for somebody, a group of people, as hard and as fast as I did with Hey Say Jump. So that is, I'm looking at the picture, that is my story of how I discovered JE. Let's go ahead and move on to question 4. My first bias was actually Morimoto Ryutaro, I believe, and I think I only, like, you know, stand him was because he was the youngest of Heisei Jump, and he was also closest to my age. I think he was born in 95, I was born in 96, so I was like, I like him because he's the youngest. But then something happened. I believe it was Ryutaro was my favorite, and then I think this was like the first day first bias. I got upset because all the videos I was watching of Heisei Jump, there was like no no screen time of Ryutaro, and so I got kind of upset, and I was like, well, this isn't fun. I can't have a bias that isn't this sounds so shallow. I can't have a bias who is not shown and who's not doesn't have that many solos, and then come to find that he was actually taken out of the group. He was removed. Yeah, my first bias was Morimoto Ryutaro for about a solid 3 hours. Let's go on to the next question. The first Johnny song you heard, the first Johnny song I heard was Change the World from Inuyasha. I don't think so. I think Change the World was the first Johnny song I ever listened to. So we'll move on to the next question. I'm kind of confused on this question. Favorite Johnny's concept? Does that mean like my favorite, like, what does that mean? Does that mean like Jump's cutesy era, or their like cutesy era, serious, more adultish? I think that's what this question means, so I'm gonna go with that. Well, I would like to say that my favorite concept is, you know, the cutesy, fun, not girlish, but more feminine type music videos, I guess. Like Kimi Attraction was really good. Let me see, Maji Sunshine was good, Jumping Car. But I really do have a strong appreciation for their more serious side. But I think what I listen to the most, or what I enjoy the most, is their cutesy one, like Kanjani 8, like a Kanjani 8 kind of feel, you know? They're very spunky and wild and fun, and I love that kind of concept. Jump has certain songs that are like that. I do like Johnny's West, that are more like that Sexy Zone a little bit. I haven't really listened to their newer songs, so I wouldn't really know. But yeah, I think I like the fun, cutesy music videos or concepts. So let's move on to the next question. My favorite concert. I know it's a Heisei Jump concert. I believe my favorite concert is Summer 2010. I actually liked that concert so much that I actually subbed it in English. Yeah, that was an experience. I used a Spanish sub, I believe. I watched it and translated it from Spanish. I can't really speak Spanish that well, so you know, it was a mix of Spanish and Japanese translations going into English, and then a little help from my mom. I was like, Mom, what does this mean in English? So yeah, I enjoyed the Summer 2010 concert so much. I just liked how they had, you know what, I actually think my favorite thing about it was that the concert hall was very, very small, and I feel like the audience had like a better connection to the group. Yeah, I really enjoyed Summer 2010. I think it was the acrobats. I think how they interacted with the audience, kind of how they had the fight scene. They ran down the aisles and did the sword fight scene. I really enjoyed the song Shinku that Yamada wrote. They performed that. I liked how they did Waninate Odoro. I don't know, just a lot of fun. It was very entertaining, very theatrical, but also sort of like a regular concert. And I don't know, I really liked it. It was just like a mix of a bunch of things that I really enjoyed. I never got bored with it. Question 10. My favorite throwback Johnny song. I would say Change the World, but I don't think it's that song anymore. I do really like Glass no Shonen. I love Itoshi no Playgirl. I love Ai Kakume. I love Ai Kakume so much. He did Hikari Hitotsu. I really love that song from the drama Otoros no Inu that Hikari was in. Well, let's go back. Question 11 is going to cause a lot of controversy, I think. Who is the best singer in Johnny's? the best singer in Johnny's. I personally really love Yamapi's voice. I think it sounds really sexy. I think it sounds like mannish, masculine. I cannot talk. I feel like his voice is very masculine. I feel like Ino actually has a really good voice, and so does Daiki. Let's move on to question 12. The best dancer in Johnny's is I'm going brain dead for a second. Ono Satoshi. I think he is an amazing dancer. There was a concert that I watched recently where I was wow, it took my breath away. His dancing is amazing, and I feel like, oh my goodness, Adachi is just amazing. Like, if I hadn't gotten into Hazedam, it would have been Adachi. But yeah, my favorite dancer, or best dancer in Johnny's, I think would be Ono Satoshi. Most extra in Johnny's, I personally think that Hikaru is very extra. He is the funny man. He's Johnny's Jump's funny man. Who else do I think is really extra? I think Kento from Sexy Zone is kind of extra too. But personally, I think Hikaru is one of the most extra in Johnny's. Personally, because I just have like a more personal relationship with him. But yeah, I think Hikaru is the most extra. Let's go on to question 14. Favorite ships in Johnny's. I love Yamada and Shinan together. They are so adorable when they just like goof around in concerts. It's so cute, especially in their duo concert. I'm gonna insert clip here. Oh my god, it makes me blush. It's just my heart. And I also love Tegomas together. They're very cute. But yeah, Yamada Chinan and Tegomas are my two favorite ships in Johnny's. Let's go on to question 15. My favorite Johnny's Junior. Oh my goodness, my favorite Johnny's Junior. 1 second. So my favorite Johnny's member was actually Kiriyama. Akito Kiriyama, I believe his name. Insert picture here. He was actually my favorite junior, but then he got debuted into Johnny's West. So ever since Johnny's West debuted, I wasn't really into the whole juniors. I kind of like stepped back from them, but I really do like Jinguji Yuta. I really like Morimoto Shintaro, Jesse, Hokuto, just Six Tones in general. I really do like Travis Japan too. But I think if I had to choose a favorite junior, it would probably be either Jesse or Shintaro. Hokuto is a little bit too, just Six Tones. You can see where I'm thinking now. I love Six Tones so much, and I can't remember his name. I'm sorry, I have a juniors poster on my wall. It's like 4 years old, but did I say Genki already? I really love Iyohashi Genki. I don't know if he's still in Johnny's, but Chino Aoi, he was so adorable in all the concerts that I watched that he was a part of. I don't know if he's still a part of it though, but I really did love Chino Aoi. I'm gonna go on to the next question because I don't really know that much about juniors right now. Johnny's group that deserves more attention is question number 16. I feel like Johnny's group that deserves more attention is Six Tones. But I feel like you mean debuted groups. What I feel like needs like attention is NYC. Like, what happened to them? Last I checked, they were doing a song for a roller coaster, We Can Be Heroes. Are we ever gonna get that song released? Johnny, hit me up. No, but I feel like NYC just kind of just dropped off the face of the earth, and I was like, what the hell happened? Like, come back. Come back. Hating them reference, sorry. Yeah, but I feel like NYC was kind of just like cut short. But Yuma did get a solo debut, didn't he? So that's good. But I feel like, yeah, I want some more NYC. I do love those boys. Let's go on to the next question. Question 17. Guilty pleasure Johnny's song. Yamapi's Ero 2012. I don't know what it's called, but damn, I love that song, and I do love the PV. Insert clip of PV here because wow, I don't know why, I just love that song. But like, I don't really see that many people talking about it, or I feel like it wasn't that popular, but wow, it was amazing. I do like the vocal range of that song, and I do sing that in the shower still, 5 years later. But yeah, Yamabee's Idol. That was a really good song. Let's move on to favorite Johnny's song to dance to is our question 8. My favorite Johnny song to dance to, I do want to say Super Delicate because that's the song that I actually know the dance to. But do you mean like all out Johnny's dance? I don't really dance to Johnny's songs. For some reason I don't. I usually just stick to Hello Project when I do dance. I should make a dance video one of these days. This is very random, but yeah, I don't think you're talking about like, you know, full-on dance sequence, but I do love dancing to Weekender and what was the other one I said? Super Delicate. Weekender and Super Delicate I really love dancing to. But yeah, I do love dancing to those songs. Full-on production dances, I don't really know any of them, but the closest I think would be Super Delicate. But I'm more of like a Hello Project dancer. Anyway, favorite smile in Johnny's. Wow, that is like asking me to pick my favorite child. I do not have any children though, but first Johnny's member that comes to mind is Yamada Ryosuke, but his pre-puberty smile. Oh my goodness, especially in hang on a second, I have the picture somewhere. Maybe it fell. Random. These are pictures that have fallen from my wall. Let me see. Oh my gosh, yes, it's right here. I'm gonna put you back up. Okay, so there's two pictures actually. So images that come to my head when I think of favorite smile in Johnny's are these two pictures of Ryosuke. Look at that little smile. He's so adorable. He's so like, his smile is so humble. It could cure cancer. I don't know. Look at his face. These are my, I don't know. They fell at some point. I just stick them in a folder. But yeah, these are pictures that have fallen off my wall. But yeah, I need to put them back up. But that, I think Yamada has the most genuine, curious smile. That comes at the top of my head. In Johnny's, I feel like, but when his younger days when he first debuted, oh my goodness. And especially like now, I'll see his smile and it just reminds me of that time. I didn't even know about his jump back then, but just thinking about like his like younger self smiling like that, like he was so genuine. Oh my goodness, he's such a good person. But I'm gonna move on. This is the last question. Oh my goodness, we're at the last question. Question 20. Not counting your bias group, which other group will always have a special place in your heart? Oh no, which one? I guess my second favorite would be Sexy Zone. I kind of have fallen off, you know, catching up with Sexy Zone, but yeah, they will always hold a special place in my heart. I feel like when I'm like, you know, really banking, I'm gonna get some Sexy Zone merchandise. I'm gonna get some Sexy Zone, hopefully go get back into Sexy Zone. But yeah, I believe Sexy Zone will always have it. Even the second group I got into. That was, wow, that was the last question. That was the Johnny's 2017 Q&A tag. Thanks for, you know, tagging me and everything. I'll be in a playlist, I think. Please subscribe to my channel. I post videos fairly frequently. I can't talk. I post videos fairly frequently now. Probably once a week. I've queued a bunch of videos up on my channel, so go ahead and subscribe, like this video, like everyone else's video in this tag, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!